Hi, my name is Larry Newman. I'm a DWI defense attorney in upstate New York. We handle the Finger Lakes region. Today I want to talk to you about the ripple effect of a DWI charge upon many other areas within your life. I had a client, this is a couple of years ago. He had a teaching certification in New York State. He owned a cabin up in Canada. He had a real estate license, and he had handguns. And all four of those things were affected by his DWI charges. So every county in the state is different, every person is different, but understand that a criminal charge and a DWI is a criminal misdemeanor charge can cause all of those certifications and licenses to be in jeopardy because they're concerned about your stability. Anytime we have a drug and or alcohol related offense, and there's suspicion that there's a problem, remember, there's always suspicion or an allegation that there may be a problem with drugs or alcohol, they're thinking that this is a person maybe that shouldn't be given this responsibility. Responsibility for teaching children, responsibility for having a handgun, the responsibility for being able to go across the border into Canada, the responsibility for practicing as a real estate professional and handling people's money and contracts and things of that nature. So all of those things are going to need to be dealt with one at a time as they come to pass, because each of those agencies and organizations is going to want to see proof, is going to want to see what the end result is with the DWI case. One of the best things is to be able to show is that you had a drug alcohol evaluation and it showed that the person didn't have a problem. Second great thing to do is to see if the charges can get reduced down to non-criminal level charges. Third thing is that the charges get reduced down so that there's not probation, that there's not jail, and there's none of those associations placed with the charges. Remember, each of these things then gives people an understanding of the severity of the offense. Because what if we had a DWI where it involved a car accident where people got hurt? Those types of cases are handled way differently than a case where there's just some erratic driving or just some speeding and somebody gets pulled over and they have a low BAC level. You know, DWI cases, just like everything else, comes with different degrees, not black, not white, but many different shades, as they say, of gray in between. So we need to be able to place those, and we need to give all these organizations and certification bodies the total overall effect, the context, if you will, of what your DWI case did, because then you're going to have to fight, or you're going to have to work to get your privileges back, get your license back, get your certification back, get your guns back. Sometimes these things are just taken away as just an assumption by these parties that there's a problem, and they say, listen, we're going to suspend these privileges, we're going to suspend this license, we're going to suspend this certification until you show us that you're stable, until you show us proof that you don't have any long-term or long-standing issues that are not being addressed. If you have questions about your DWI case in the upstate region of New York, you either give us a call, shoot us an email, or phone our website. Be more than happy to discuss it with you. And thanks for watching this video.